Tell them how we back, bitch. Tell them how we back, bitch. Didn't at the end of the last video I set up the game plan. I'm gonna start doing it at the beginning of the video, but I like to try to jump straight into the game in case I go into overtime. But anyway, we got it set up. Yep. Tatum's guarding McGrady, SGA's on Jaw, Jaren Jackson's on Marion, Maxey. So this is going to be pretty much, we've got the lineups figured out. The only thing we got to figure out is who is going to be our bench players. So for this game, running Halliburton and Murray together. The next game, I'll try to run Brunson and Mitchell together. The next game, I'm going to try Tyrese and Mitchell. And then after that, I'm going to try Brunson and Murray. We're just going to do that. And we're going to find who the hell our bench guy is going to be. But I want to keep giving Brunson chances. It just sucks that he sucks because I love the dude. Well, let's fucking get us a good dub here before the Wolves whip ass tonight. Look, dude, we started like what, with 4 home games? 3 home games in a row to start the season? They said, welcome back to Seattle, big boy. Okay. So we got the reds, we got the greens. We wore those. Actually, I think I wore those. That's just spot with the green. That's the same fucking. I hate that. Same damn jersey, bro. Uh oh. Maybe we rock the those yellows. Okay. Let's rock these yellows. It's gonna be a yellow out against Golden State. What's the green look like? Oh well, looks pretty good too. Got like some Packers colors going on here. Fuck it, let's run that green and yellow. Cause yellow, that's a lot of yellow. It looks like they're covered in piss. I do like the green socks with it though. That's pretty dope. What about the white? Is that what they were already wearing? Okay, so what if I did yellow top with the green legs, yellow sock? Eh. Green looks pretty good at the bottom with the yellow top. What if I did the green top with the yellow legs? That's pretty good. Fuck it, I'll mix and match later. I'll do all that mix match and shit later. That way I'll remember what combos I have used and what I haven't used. I do like that. So, but instead, let's just do just a one-time yellow out, even though it looks like it's covered in piss, just because we're playing the Golden State Warriors and we're going to gold them out. Okay. I guess they can wear their statement jerseys. I hate those, man. I can't stand those uniforms. The city. I might put them in the old school, the cool ones, before they got these new looks. These right here. I'm going to kick it a little old school. See, those are pretty dope. That was when I liked the Warriors more, is back when they had those. And then they got those, and those are so stupid. Okay. I want the orange. Orange and yellow ain't gonna look good together. We might do the blue. The white. Those blue. They must have just added those this year because those look. I've never seen those before, actually. So yellow out versus a blue out. That looks fucking pretty sharp. I'm not gonna lie. That looks pretty dope. You could put any color with that combo because they got the orange outline also. Okay. Now, what if we do the blue? Dude, that's fucking slick, man. And I hate orange and blue together. It's fucking gator colors, but next season I start, I might get the old school 06 Warriors, man. Just rock these unis. Alright, I'm gonna let them do a blue out. That way we got just blue versus gold. Fucking go. Time for talk is over.
The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson.
Oh, L1, get in there, come on.
Force, bringing us reports.
T-Mac, I love you, and you're a good defender, but Tyrese got that speed, big dog.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got job.
You don't get to use yellow a lot anyway.
Morant, and it's Marion in at the four-man position.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Sean Marion can knock hers down.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Maxey. Wembanyama screen.
Oh,
And they come right back.
God, he's so good.
Maxey's got 5.
That is how you respond.
I ain't worried about scoring with this fucking one.
And it's Morant off the drive. Soft
Oh.
touch off the glass.
Jackson
Taking
against
it right to
Grant.
the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 5. Outside Tatum. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander.
God damn it! God damn it! That was my fault too. I released it way too fucking late. Wide open. I don't expect to make them all, man, but that's on me right there. Fuck. Wide open,
You
bro.
know, some games you're plagued by false starts.
That's the
and
difference.
slow
They don't
momentum.
fucking miss
You can
wide
tell
open
when
shots.
we're getting
Good job,
control.
Maxey.
What a gutsy win. To struggle in the offensive end that much and still win the game, that says something about the character of the team. And we talk
JT,
about the
baby.
importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Yeah, guys, that's a trick. First, you need to use square. But when you're Euro stepping, just make sure to let off that R2 button.
About a minute and a half in. From behind the arc. McGrady shot is off.
He should have kept driving that thing.
Here's Tatum. Good.
Oh my
And the
God.
assist to Wembanyama.
Look at it. His
Tatum's got
Euro's
his second
insane.
basket on the night.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard
Woo!
trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Yep, it's, I see I hold R2, and then I do the Euro, and then as soon as I'm in the middle of the Euro, button off of
Four-point
R2.
game. Here's Marion, defended by Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, it's blocked by
Yep,
Wembanyama.
read that one.
It's Jackson, high post for 3. Maxey. They get it back. Back to Jackson.
Okay, what are we doing?
4 on the clock. Pass to Maxey. Let's go with a 3. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called
That was on me.
over the back.
That was a bad possession because I was holding the damn icon button, waiting on them to move.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make
We'll
sure
be fine. We got it
everybody's
against
on the
these
same
guys.
page. Well, if you're just
Give
tuning
me
in,
that.
we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
So you know triangle intercepts in football and square does like a dive and swat. It should be something like that with 2K. You should be able to press triangle to jump up and intercept the ball, or just press square to smack it away.
This one for 3. Gets it to
First off, he dances around. He shook me. That was great. But step back 3 from Ja Morant. and then I can't even make a wide open one slightly late with
That makes it
SGA.
2 for 3 in this game.
When
That's
Ja's
why it
knocking
sucks.
down
And this
that
is
three
on All-Star.
consistently, It takes his game to a different level.
Tatum passes to Wembanyama.
I knew it. God damn it!
Pass to Moran. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Offensive rebound. Wembanyama.
I mean, it's just
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Driving in. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
there we go.
Good, and the assist.
Where's the damn one?
Yeah, total focus from Shea there.
JK's down there fucking dead apparently.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Just a little amped up, guys. I'm up. Defense is doing great.
And the foul called
I'm
on
up by
Victor
4.
Wembanyama. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game
Defense is
left.
better, and then we already know the offense is good with this group. I got 3 scorers out there, so it's a good sign. Hold it down real quick. Just gonna leave him in. Especially because they got Paul George. Jason Tatum needs to stay on him.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Now here's Moran. He's got 5. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Tatum.
Get in there.
He's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact
Motherfucker.
while he was going up. Ja Morant picks one up.
And when Tatum is aggressive like that, it's tough to keep him
I
off.
should have
the line.
posted his little
This is
ass
his
up.
first
I know
opportunity at
Jaw's
the line this
fast, but
evening.
man, should have took his ass
He
to
misses the
school.
free throw.
And here we go with that. Can't green it, can't make it.
Good on the second one.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable.
I'm
for
gonna
this
have to
team.
change the settings though, based off the openness and stuff.
Here's Camby, covered by Wembanyama. Pass to Ellis, back to Rivers. Here's Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first.
At the line for the Warriors, Marcus Camby.
And so he hits
We'll
both.
be okay. We'll be okay. Wimby's got 3
58 seconds
fouls.
left in the opening quarter. Moran against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Tatum.
What's up with the fucking
Maxey with it.
passing, bro?
It's
Tyrese Maxey can't drive by
rebounded
Doc
by
Rivers. Really? I
It's
even let off
George
the
on the
fucking
wing.
butt.
Fires the 3. Seattle pulls it in. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson the screen.
Boom.
And there's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Go
On
under the
assist
screen
from
some
Tatum.
more.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Give me that.
Loose. In transition, here they come. He goes up.
Get that.
And
Let's
slam
go,
shot by
SGA.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's go.
When you get a chance to run
I had
the
a feeling
floor
I could get a
like that, you
fucking
have to
steal.
capitalize.
I don't usually steal too
Great
much
hustle on that
either.
play.
That was risky too, because they would have been in the penalty.
Right side Moran. Over Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can't play better defense
And he
than that.
wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
I fucking hate John Morant, man. The Grizzlies are literally my third team, and I'm just to the point I can't fucking stand him. He's a fucking
Great
punk.
shot selection right now.
I know he's fucking hard to beat, but like if he drives in on me and he's getting layups, I'll take it. I'll take it all day. But this son of a bitch is hitting step back threes and step back mid-range jumpers over a fucking lanky SGA. And like I'll even maybe take the mid-range jumper, but that step back 3, dude, on all-star difficulty, like we got to get this shit together, 2K. I'm still up by 8 fucking points, so like or 6
And for
now,
those of you
but
just tuning in, Second quarter action.
All right, here comes the
is where
bench.
we
So
are.
this is where
And looking at what we've seen
we
from the
find out what's up.
Supersonics, what do you think, guys?
Halliburton.
They've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard.
He
scoring
makes that.
in the half
I'll
court,
start
so
shooting
you
from
have to
now.
run every time you get the opportunity.
We've got Murray. Paolo Banchero is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Chet Holmgren, and it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors,
Good
we've got Paul
job.
George, and it's Rivers in at the 1. Now here's Holmgren. Here's Halliburton. And
Let's go.
basket.
All right,
He was
Halliburton.
fouled.
I see
He's
you.
going to the line
I see
for one
you.
more. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Seattle?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has
Not
a
being
ton
able to
of
make free
confidence in their
throws
outside
sucks.
shooting ability.
I'm gonna change my release point. Yep, I'm gonna change my release point. I'm tired of this. I'm obviously releasing that way too fucking early every fucking goddamn time, or way too late. Oh my god, it's literally already at push. Try set point, see if that helps
The
me.
hustle so far, just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Seattle leading by 5. Halliburton outside. Pass to Murray. Back to Halliburton. Three-pointer. Warriors.
And then I'm slightly late. And then I'm slightly late. And then I'm slightly late. Can you believe that? So I'm slightly late whenever I got it set to slightly late. And then whenever I got it set to push or set point, I'm still
With the
slightly late.
rebound.
That was the first 3 I shot with him.
George feels it out a bit. Shoots over Barnes. Here's Camby. And denied.
Way to stick with that, Chet, because he's about to get cussed the fuck out.
Here's Halliburton. And Camby pulls it down.
Okay, so Doc Rivers is the greatest defender to ever walk the face of the earth.
Here's George. Scores after the quick crossover. George has got 5 now.
There's the athleticism from George, getting loose.
The
out
greatest to
there.
ever
And Seattle
walk the face of
calls
the earth.
time here.
I gotta move the ball though. I'm not doing a good job right now moving. Plus, they probably change this shit on me all the time. Push the pace. In transition. Drink the floor. Wall up. Crash the glass.
Brown, he's checked
Go.
in for the Warriors. Wallace comes in for Ellis.
This is a game
We're
we
about
should
a minute
win
and a
by
half
10.
into the second quarter now. Halliburton outside. Pass to Murray. Barnes against George. And here's Murray. Still without a bucket. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes, no good.
Oh, slightly early on
He
that.
misfired on that shot. You don't see that from
They
him
would have
very
got that
often.
ball, I'm just saying.
Down low. And stolen by Holmgren.
Run!
To the middle. Snatched away.
God damn it! Run the fucking floor! Run the floor! I've got it set to score in transition, bro. And look, he gets the ball. What are we doing? As soon as he gets the ball, run, run, run. Halliburton's sitting there calling for the fucking ball. Run. I will get you the ball on the go, bro. And then I kick it to him because he's got one-on-one. But it's always a lob pass, dog. It's always a lob pass. Always. When you icon pass it, they make the stupidest passes.
And the Warriors pushing it up now. And the
Well, that doesn't help any. I had my goddamn control freak
finish off
on,
the
didn't
break
realize
with
it.
a slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the
Hit him,
game. They
Paul.
got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
I pump faked. I pump faked. I pump faked. I pump faked. T-Mac and PG on the floor together. I can't
The
score.
Warriors trailing.
Got to get the starters back in.
Rivers, the pass to Wallace.
Look at him trying to get a steal and couldn't get a steal.
And that misses. That would have put him
Look,
up.
man. I don't get
Seattle
it.
on offense. to end the drought.
I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind, dude. I can't find a good fucking lineup. I can't find a good squad. Banchero's gone. Banchero is done for. I have a look at that. Look how wide open. Guys, look how wide open. Look how wide open. Look how wide open that lane is. And I'm trying to drive in, and he goes behind the back. Bro, I did not flick the stick at all. I'm running that way towards the baseline, and then I pushed up on my left stick. So I'm holding R2 and I'm pushing up towards the basket trying to go and lay the ball up, and he goes behind the back trying to get fancy and allows a recovery. And I should have passed it to Barnes, but as soon as I do, he's going to lob pass it, and he's not going, and then Barnes is going to juggle it and not be able to do anything. You can't play basketball because if their defense is all over you, when you go to pass it, it makes you make a bad pass. And if I use X to pass instead of icon passing, it's going to pass to the wrong person. So pick your poison.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me.
Okay, so Jamal Murray's not that guy.
And Allie, for
Halliburton's
all his
not
offensive
horrible.
gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special.
Got to stop.
Here's Maxey. He's got 5. Here's Tatum. Ooh,
He's that guy.
From Tatum.
That's my board. That's my go-to. You need a bucket, go to J-Tay.
To find his shot.
And it's just rough with the Warriors, man, because, like, on paper, it seems like we should beat them, but then they bring Paul George off the bench. So we've literally got to deal with T-Mac's length and great defense, Ja Morant scoring, T-Mac scoring.
1:42 left in the half. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the Warriors miss again. Seattle leading by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace pulled.
That time I pressed R2. That time I pressed up and square. That time, look, running towards him, I pressed up and square. Didn't do anything fancy. Look, he draws contact. Look, contact. I know it's Crash Wallace. I promise you guys, SGA's making that 10 times out of 10.
It in.
But Crash Wallace's defense, Paul George's defense.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
McGrady.
Appreciate that. That was computer. That was computer who jumped on the pump fake. Thank you, Tatum. Thank you, Tatum.
Yeah, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it's sure.
All right, Ja Morant.
And how about
If he's in, we got 5 weeks.
Slam cam. Couldn't have captured that play. And that one's
We gotta
good.
find weak points. We got to. There's no there's no such thing as you have a team full of superstars, score with everybody, because like you can't even score on good defenders. So you got to find the worst defenders.
They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Puts up a deep 3. Seattle pulls it in.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The kick out to Maxey. 27 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Thank you. Thank you. Good job, SGA.
And his ability to efficiently score that's really
Shooting over Ja. He made a shot that wasn't a green.
Warriors trail by 6.
And of course, I'm still slightly late even on set point.
And he's going for the lob.
A great three, but
Okay, I need to see. So T-Mac's the one that got the lob. It's Jason Tatum. What's Jason Tatum doing? What is Jason Tatum doing? Okay. You can guard y'all then.
between those two guys,
see how that
the
works.
defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Ooh,
Get in there.
Determination Domination from Gilgeous Alexander.
Yep, SGA.
12 seconds
15
left
points.
in the second quarter. Morant with it. Over Tatum.
What can you do? What can you do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Put a lanky fucking defender on him. A lankier defender on him. He pulls up.
Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
We have to green to make that shot.
I'll tell you, great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And the first half comes to
I
an
feel
end.
like
We've got
I
a
feel
close
like
game
I'm
going here.
down by
Seattle
130
out front,
points,
up
and I'm up 4.
Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
My defense ain't playing bad. It's just there are some situations where we're giving up fucking backdoor cuts, T-Mac, and they're hitting ridiculous fucking threes with Paul George in, out, back in, then fucking step back threes with Ja and fucking pull up at the buzzer. Swear to God, you think we was playing on fucking Hall of Fame difficulty.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see
need to
who's
simmer
in the
down.
running
I'm a little
to compete in the
fuck up.
three-point contest.
Well, that should be a cool
Just to throw
three-point
you guys a
contest, and
little
Tyrese
curveball
Maxey's
here.
in it. That's
What's your
fucking
take
cool.
on the alternate
I didn't know they had an
floor
All-Star
designs
break
teams
at the
are using
14
these days?
at the
It's
14 game
That's for
season.
sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know.
Damn,
it
Nuggets
jumps
are
out
just
at you.
firing
But The
threes.
players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny.
All right,
And now let's talk Golden State.
that right there is a
They're in
sign. We
even
take
matchup
these.
through
This
one
is a
half
sign.
of
SGA's having a great game,
More presence on the
but
backcourt.
Tyrese Maxey's that guy.
the night. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get
Y'all
back
got
to some
9
second
fucking
half
points.
action with Brian Anderson.
Tell of 2 halves. Let's go.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
There you
Victor
go.
Wembanyama is out there with Jackson. Then it's Maxey. Then there's Jason Tatum.
JT,
And it's Gilgeous
baby.
Alexander in at the
Shoulda
one
kicked
spot.
it to Maxey,
And for the
but-
Warriors, they've got Ja Morant. And it's Wallace in at the 3
I
slot.
mean, I know they're a little faster than us, bro, but when you get that step right there, you should make that every time. I'm glad he did. Sometimes they don't.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
I'm not.
So 2 free
That's
throws
4
for
on
them.
Wemby. I'm challenging that. I don't care.
So good at staying in
First
the
off-
mode when Morant is going.
And coach doesn't like the call at all.
I pressed
He's
X to
opting
switch
use
the
his
closest
challenge.
defender.
He
It
wants
swapped
the
me
officials
from
to look at the
Tatum to
replay.
Maxey or
And
whoever
even
was on
with
the
the
end.
coach's challenge
Back to
in
Tatum,
place,
back to
we've seen
Maxey.
so many
Would
of
not
these-
switch me to Wemby until he went to draw the foul.
Video review.
There's no doubt.
Yeah, it
there's
swapped
gonna
me
be a
from
gray
Tatum
area in a
to
lot of his
Maxey,
calls.
back to
But at
Tatum,
least we have the option to take a second
and then
look.
back to Maxey, and then finally it switched me over.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Yeah, of course.
And they've
John
made their
Morant's got a
decision.
99
The
draw
call will
foul, so I
stand.
think Brunson
And as
does
much
too,
as
and
it
I
hurts
put
to
Brunson
lose the
in, and guess what
challenge, I
happens?
think Coach
I
would
fucking get my
challenge that
shit
call
blocked.
again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Wemby's got to come around.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Wembanyama.
Get me in foul trouble. That's crazy.
That free throw misses.
Yeah, ball don't lie,
In an
baby.
era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Maxey.
I think it would have counted anyway.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good job.
Shai
Good job,
showing
SGA.
no
Take that
fear
baseline before they can help.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yes, sir. We're going to have to go
Warriors
right at
trail by
Job.
7.
He's weak defensively.
Pass to McGrady. Here's Marion. And the dunk to
Are you
finish
serious?
it off. A beauty.
Are you serious?
And despite the height
Jaren Jackson can't even guard Sean
my,
Marion?
He just attacks that interior.
really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Left side, Maxey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Morant. Here's Jackson.
Good job.
And that comes off.
Good job. Good patient offense right there.
They have no answer
I'm glad I was able to pass out of a shot, because usually he'll throw it through his hands or he'll
And
bobble
we're
it.
just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside Morant. Tatum with the...
Good job, Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Get in there. Get in there. Maxi time, baby.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State
Take it
Warriors.
coast to coast.
On Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand.
I guess I need to fucking set my shit back, because I'm going to mess myself up. Wait. Short sec.
And starting with the
Just got to get used to the shot release. I've only played 3 games with
matchup,
him, so.
that one's going to be game number 9 of the year.
It's just when the arrow's up, it seems like you should release it right at the point of the arrows, but you have to wait till after the arrow.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Wallace. Brown against Holmgren. Here's McGrady. Shot clock at 5. He drops it for
Because why wouldn't SGA get caught up in a screen? Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't one of the best defenders get caught up in a screen?
Green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
And Seattle calls time here.
We got this. Just gotta have fun, man. Just gotta have fun with it. Fight through the rip-offs. Before you know it, we should be up.
Seattle leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Shea with a step.
All day, baby. Go at jaw. That's what it's about, finding the matchup. Go at jaw.
5 consecutive buckets.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Wallace outside. Here's McGrady. Off target from 3-point range.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
And it's Maxey
slightly late, but the way he caught it and went up with it was tough, man.
Kept alive. Pass to McGrady.
Sean
Brown with a screen. 3-pointer. Count it.
Don't give him 2 looks. Don't give him 2. Hey, guys, don't give him 2.
That's his second this half.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Hounded by Morant. Maxey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
The kick out to Maxey. 6 to shoot. And he can't.
Hey, did I put it back correctly? Did I do a good job? Did I put it back correctly? Did I not do it right? Like, what's going on, bro? You should release the button as the ball leaves the player's fingertips. I'm gonna put it on goddamn release then.
Warriors trail by 5. Inside. Out to the right wing. Marion. And the Warriors with another 3.
This defense is getting
I don't know what to do. They are whipping our goddamn ass. They make every fucking open 3, and we miss every open 3.
So Seattle going with almost an entirely new group here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Holmgren. Jackson comes in for Banchero. Jason Tatum
fucking
he's checked
hate
in
it.
for Barnes. And Halliburton is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Maxey. And
Oh,
the
he
rebound goes
sucks.
to the
He
Warriors.
sucks. He sucks badly.
Cammy's
Like, I mean,
got 4 rebounds now.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Denied by Tatum.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. And
Okay. I'm fucking myself up.
again, it's Seattle missing. The Warriors trailing.
I gotta stop taking threes.
Wallace with it. Guarded now by Maxey. For the tie. Wallace, the pass to Moran.
Good D, Maxey.
Oh, they get a hand on it. George outside. Shoots over Jackson.
He wouldn't get the ball. Hey, man, guess what he wouldn't do? Guess what he wouldn't do? Guess what he wouldn't do, guys? Hey, guys, guess what he wouldn't do? He wouldn't get the ball. Hey, guys, he wouldn't get the ball.
They look like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Here's Maxey.
There you go. Is that 3? No, just a 2. See, now it's my biggest problem, and the reason I'm probably going to lose and knock him out of the 3-point contest is because he is in the 3-point contest right now, and I keep feeling like now I got to get him threes to keep him in the 3-point contest. Given the fact that I'm also probably not going to play the 3-point contest because I don't think you can do all-star stuff with 14-game season. So,
pass to George. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Seattle pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Halliburton.
Good. Get it, Halliburton. Get it, Halliburton.
Merciless jam by Halliburton.
Good job. See, I love having a tall point guard, man. Like a Shaq or shit, like a Penny or a...
For 3, George from deep. Moran.
He makes that, dude. And I'm just going to consider this over.
Leading by 4.
The jaw might be clutch, but God almighty, dude. He is not that good from 3. If I'd keep my composure and just chill the fuck out, I'd probably be up by 15 right now. Just got to fight through rip-offs, but I don't know. It's just annoying.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
I feel like I got to get Tyrese Maxey fucking 3 points. I don't have to do that. Do not have to do
And
it.
it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Maxey out there with Halliburton. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Jackson. And it's Wembanyama in at the center.
See, and what's going on with the...
Outside Maxey. Pass to Tatum. Lots of room.
There we go.
Oh, right
JT, baby. Pull up a 2.
What's special about him is
he's the guy anyway. Just because Maxey has 1 bad game from 3, don't mean he's out of 3-point contest, and let him just get them naturally. He will get them naturally. That's how he got in at the beginning.
And there's a pick. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Camby. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line.
That's 5.
2. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Supersonics.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game.
Like, you don't have time to fucking goddamn do anything!
Well, another thing they did well,
you don't have time, bro!
The holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Halliburton. And
I have to use timeout. I mean, I'm using so many timeouts.
Don't always get to see.
I gotta get
closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls
yeah, it has to come out. And we'll get Maxey out for a minute. About put Ant-Man in, but I'm gonna give Jamal a chance. He's clutch anyway. Banchero's not that good defensively. But I need him as a rebounder, to be honest, but I'm going to keep Jaren in. Actually, we'll go ahead and get Banchero in. We'll have Jared for his defensive team.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama.
What makes it tough is their defense. Everybody they've got.
Subbed in for Tyrese Maxey.
Oh,
from the sideline.
Jason motherfucking Tatum, son.
Sonics coach was going over with his guys.
That's something else too, man, is like on old 2Ks, you couldn't hit from Curry land ever, and like I don't want to shoot shots from Curry land, and then you realize that that's what people do now. Look at T-Mac, how far back he's making that. That's an answer.
He's looked like a totally different player.
It feels like you had to be right up on the line to make threes in old 2K games.
Launches it from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Back.
Warriors trail by 4. Here's McGrady.
Good
It's
job.
not going to go for him. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen away.
You gotta pass it, Kevin.
Here's George. And George.
You gotta pass it, Kevin. Kevin, you gotta pass the ball. Don't force a drive, bro.
Capable of dunking it through.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray for
Jamal
three.
fucking Murray.
Jamal
Murray, son. Jamal Murray. Mr. Clutch.
Works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to settle down and slow the game down. My defense is fucking absolutely
Steve Kerr
horrible.
calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important.
Gotta remember, as
adjustments
soon as
here.
this game's over, I'm gonna go into coach game plan and I'm gonna change my defensive settings to. I gotta help defense 85. I think it's at an 80 right now. We're not helping enough. We'll get Tatum out for just another minute. Let's get Scotty Barnes in.
Seattle making some changes.
SGA ended up slowing down the
He's
second
checked in
half,
for
bro.
Banchero, and it's Barnes.
I guess I'm just gonna have to be content with
Warriors
winning
are
every
up by
game by
5.
5 points. Not killing anybody.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
There
McGrady
you go.
shot
I
is
tried to
off.
bait him into that.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
I was feeling it.
Warriors with the rebound.
He hasn't found the range lately.
I'm gonna
It's
turn the
wild
shot
to
meter
think
off.
He had 3 triples there in the first half.
I'm gonna try it because
Wallace, the
you
pass
can't
to
hit.
Brown.
It's not accurate. Doesn't matter what your timing window. Nothing. It's not
Here's
accurate.
McGrady. 6 on the shot clock. With the drive. Outside for Moran. From deep. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
All right,
Seattle leading by 5.
Jamal, you want it?
Now Gilgeous-Alexander.
See how they do? That's not correct. That's not the correct play.
Jackson with a screen on Moran. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a missed layup.
That's insane. That's insane to not be able to draw a foul on 3 people.
Pass to Moran. Here's Marion. There's the 3. Wallace outside. Fires the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's
I got
his
lucky.
7th rebound of the game with that last one. Moran against Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's
Oh,
good.
it was just a 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander's
Oh,
got
come
21.
on.
And his fantastic
That's okay, though.
performance from the last game has
I wanted to
carried
try
over
it.
to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Marion.
Oh, what a pass.
And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
What a pass from Moran. He does a terrific job.
See, now
staying
I gotta
alert,
get- I
seeking
gotta
out
rely
the
on them to
right
call a timeout.
opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's see.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Murray, no good.
Jamal Murray.
And so
Really?
Moran will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 5. And that one is stuffed right through.
I gotta call it.
He's a
I have
bit
to. I
undersized
have to call it. I gotta
for
get Wemby back
more
in.
than makes
I
up
gotta
for
get.
with his
I gotta get
defense.
Murray out.
Seattle calls time here.
I gotta get Tatum back in. I need Jared in for defense. SGA's beat.
So
Okay.
Seattle going with almost an entirely new group here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Tatum comes in for Scotty Barnes. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Murray. And Halliburton is subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Halliburton. Here's Tatum. And finished
Oh,
by Tatum.
oh dear God. I didn't even do his fucking dunk meter. I literally just fucking held R2 and went at that. I was trying to draw a foul.
Steve
I was
Kerr
trying to draw a
calls
foul.
timeout. There is a lot on the line. And he
Guys,
is
I've got
determined to make
superstars
sure
on my team.
everyone's
Now,
on the
to
same
each his
page.
own. Everybody's different. Everybody scores better with different people. But if, in my opinion, you want the go-to guy, it's Mr. Jason Tatum. It is J-Tay, baby, all motherfucking day. Let's go. That was massive. That was massive. I got him in the air. I tried to fucking drive in, draw off it. They're doing such a good job of helping, and I can't see any open person because I'm so fucking tunnel vision. I'm just focused on one guy. So Jamal hit a big shot earlier, but
Wallace, the pass to Morant. To the inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And they're pushing it up for three. Maxey.
I wanted it.
Clears the board.
I even this is why it bothers me. I'm gonna start using square. There's a lot I need to change to my game because the shot stick is the funnest part about 2K, but it's the slowest. It's the slowest. That's a catch. Now, I can't stand it when somebody fucking pulls a 3 in transition. I hate it. I would bench him if he did this in real life. Now, this is my problem with it. 1, I could have put a dagger in him. 2, I wanted a 3 because he's in the 3-point race, and now he's not going to be. But I waited. I stopped and waited. Now, secondly, Jaren Jackson was wide open. I should have waited on him and just either did a bounce pass or just lobbed it up, and it would have been all. I couldn't lob it up because Shawn Marion's fast, but I could have passed it to him and at least drew a foul or something. 3, Jason Tatum should have cut. You've got a smaller Ja Morant. All you got to do is cut, and then Tatum could have been the fucking foreshore hero. Anyway, tried to be a hero with Maxey. Pull up a jumper. Wide open, bro. He's wide the fuck open. Wide open. But I tried to wait for him to completely stop right here. Stop. Because I know he's open. Take your time. Pull up a shot. Pull up your shot. That should have been in. But I can't green it. And this is why. None of this ever matters. None of this matters. None of these settings really, truly matter. Low risk reward. Jump shot timing only has a small impact on your shot chances. It seems to me like that's not true. Coverage and player ratings are more important. Well, the coverage was open. The player ratings, I know Maxey's a deadly 3-point shooter. So what's going on? What are we doing? No timing required. All jump shots are based off of real percentages. Like, is that what I'm supposed to do just to be a pussy? You know, difficulty based? Well, if you do difficulty based, you'll never make anything. Anything. Even on All-Star. If you do difficulty based, you will never make a shot. That's how bad it is. So, like, I might as well put on normal. Jump shot timing affects your shot chances by a normal amount, most similar to previous 2Ks. But previous 2Ks, you couldn't shoot. High risk reward, that means you have to green everything. You have to green every single thing. Why would you have it on that? Jump shot timing considerably affects the shot outcome with a higher chance at making shots with a great timing, but also a higher chance to miss with poor timing. Why the fuck would you ever want to use that? You would think that low risk reward would be the most fun thing to use because if you're a basketball player, you're looking for the open shot. That's what you're looking for. The open shot. But it doesn't matter. Very frustrating, man.
There's 39 seconds left in the game. Pass to McGrady. Lets the 3 fly. Oh,
don't give him 2. Hey, don't give him 2 in a row. And that's all we've done the whole game.
Has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here. No.
That's all you can do, right? Wide open. Wide open. Wide open. Now, if I pass this to Jaren Jackson, it's either going to go through his hands, he's going to bobble it, they're going to catch up, T-Max is going to block out from behind. Look. Look. Ja Morant sucks. Ja Morant's not a good defender. Ja Morant's not a good defender. I want to tell you something else. Where's Jaren Jackson going, guys? You know, whenever Halliburton goes up for that layup, you know what Jaren Jackson's job is as a power forward? He's supposed to turn around and block out. You know who's the tallest one down there right now? Jaren Jackson. You know what Jaren Jackson should have done? He should have boxed out, and he would have got a rebound on T-Mac. But what's he doing? That's called shitty animations. That's called 2K not giving a fuck about us as basketball fans and really literally making a garbage-ass game every year that we continue to buy. For whether it's $30 or $60, they're still making bank.
Question. They're in a great situation right here. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
You can't put your free throw guys on the court.
And so they foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't
Offense
allow
was
them to
decent,
drain the
even though how much I should have made. Like, I should be able to score 80 points a game with this team on all-star difficulty. And I know other teams are challenging, and they got T-Mac and Paul George and all that, so that's why it's a challenge. But the fact that my defense is so bad, and I've got Jaren Jackson and Wemby down there. Wemby gets in foul trouble. He's too skinny. They can't get rebounds. More than anything, they allow second chance opportunities to a Sean Marion who's half their size.
And he cannot get the first one to drop.
More importantly, you got to green every shot. Got to green every shot. You got to green every shot. Got to green every shot.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout.
Just don't know, man.
Great time to call his
Something's got to
guys into the
change.
huddle.
It's got to.
Very tense moment in this
Like,
game. What do you think is
sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's absolute dog shit. And then it's just like, I should have killed these guys. I should have won by 10 plus points at least. And I can't play defense. And you can't play defense because it's the Warriors and they fire up threes left and right. And T-Mac is going to make every single three, especially when you give him 2 opportunities. Jaw's out here hitting threes. They're all hitting threes, but I can't hit one wide the fuck open because I can't green it. Because I can't green it. And I've got it on low risk reward. Alright, defense accepts. Darren needs to be here, Wemby's here. We already know the play they're going to. They always do this. They always change it back to auto. That's something else. Shrink the floor. Alright, so now we need to go no threes. No threes. Protect the perimeter. We got this. They're going to go to that play where they kick it down low or where they kick it to the corner. So we go right here.
Here's Marion.
I can't believe you can leave him wide open. What's wrong with my defense, dude? What's wrong with my defense, dude? Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. What's wrong with my fucking defense? Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson. Look what I do. Because I was worried he was going. Who cares if he throws it to T-Mac? Who cares? Like, why am I pulling off of 3-point shooters? Look what I'm doing. That's on me. I got switched up. I switched. And look, Wemby, like, cover him, Wemby. Where's your defensive IQ?
And it's in. Oh, a tremendous three.
And not having timeouts.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
No, sir! He fucking makes that on slam my controller and delete the game. What a stressful fucking game. What a stressful game, guys. Been screaming in y'all's ear fucking 45 minutes. Fucking, that's so stressful. It should not have happened. That should not have happened. Should not have happened.
This is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us.
SGA, yeah, you're player of the game because you just fucking hit a clutch bucket. You got to run ISO. I'm going to have to find the mismatches. And I got to start passing the fucking ball. I got to pass, but you can't pass the ball. You cannot, on broadcast view, if you use X to pass the ball, they're going to pass the ball to the wrong person every time. Because if you're pressing towards a certain player, it'll just pass it the opposite direction. If you icon pass it, it does a slower pass and it makes the incorrect pass. It does a lob pass instead of a fucking bounce pass, or instead of like it's so tough. It's so fucking tough to do. Like, you have 100,000 controls you have to memorize in order to do anything, and half the time they don't do the thing that they're supposed to do on paper because they give you a million fucking controls. Offense was great. Defense is absolute dog shit. Tatum and SGA stepped up. They're the two go-to guys. Maxey, 1 for 5 from 3. That's a bummer. And as soon, look, I bet in the first half, he was 1 for 2. Yep. And then in the second half, 0 for 2, 0 for 1. I shot 3 threes with him because I was forcing them. Jamal Murray sucked, all except that one basket in the fourth quarter. Wemby only had 6 rebounds. He's garbage. He's just trash. He's absolute dog shit. You can't have that few rebounds. You cannot do it. Banchero sucks. Holmgren, 7 rebounds off the bench in 9 minutes. That's great. About to start him. Bring Wemby off the bench. But that's a problem. 3 guys in double figures. Ja Morant's out here dishing it out. He went 4 for 12. So to start off, he went 3. Look, in the first half, he went 4 for 6. I made the adjustment, and I put Tatum on him. And Tatum's length shut him down. But then guess what? Then SGA's on T-Mac, so then T-Mac starts going the fuck off in the second half. Shawn Marion, Jaren Jackson, he's a power forward. And look, he's a 6'7" power forward. Jaren Jackson won Defensive Player of the Year, I think, or he at least got runner-up one year. Okay, and he can't cover Shawn Marion, nor can he. Shawn got like 3 offensive rebounds, went 5 for 6, 2 for 3 from 3. Can't cover him. So I'm going to have to change everything. From now on, it's going to be Shawn Marion. Don't give him space. Smother him. I'm going to smother every fucking body and just rely on help defense at the paint. That's all I can do. 18 for T-Mac, who's a great player, one of my favorite all-time players. But goddamn, dude, they fired up so many fucking threes. Look at this. They were 9 of 24. 38%. I'm 6 for 17, 35%. Fast break points. They were pretty even. Points in the paint's what did it for me. Had 1 more assist than them. Their offensive rebounds got me. Jesus Christ. Looking at it, points in the paint, that was the difference. That's the fact that they shot 7 more threes than me, and they just ended up missing them. But did it not seem like they were making every one of them? 2 for 5 in the first quarter. They went 1 for 5 in the second and still outscored me by 2 because they killed me on the break. The third quarter, we tied 14-14, and I went 0 for 3 from 3. They were 3 for 6, and then they were 3 for 8 from. It's like, that's. In the second half, I was 2 for 9. They were 6 for 14. They shot 43% from 3 in the second half, and that's what kept them in the game. And in the first half, they were 3 for 10. So that's why I was up by 4, is because they were 3 for 10. Second half, dude, 6 of 14. Well, it was stressful and it shouldn't be. So I gotta get this figured out. Because I can get on other seasons. It's like I've got too much star power. And I'm still 4-0, but I can get on other seasons and win pretty comfortably for the most part because I've got 1 or 2 scorers and like a good solid defense and rebounding team. These guys don't know how to play together right now. Oh my God, the amount of athleticism. I would like to use that team. Derrick Rose and Vince Carter dunking with Brandon Ingram, Zion out there dunking. The athleticism is going to be absolutely insane, and it's my first road game. But fucking Zion is tiny. So we're going to have to get back on defense, but more fucking importantly, we better be out rebounding the fuck out of them. This is Jaren Jackson's real test. If he sucks, I'll trade him or I'll start Banchero again. Or I'll put Tatum back at the fucking 4. I don't care. But Tatum needs to be at the 3. And I would rather him be at the 3. So we need to get it. I might even, in order to match their athleticism and keep up with them, I might have to put Tatum at the 4. Anyways, I got a minute left in the video. I'm going to get off here and hopefully watch the Wolves whip some ass. And I'll try to chill out and get another dub later on. We'll make adjustments.